This is Behind the Lights. Let's see what we have for this week.
Well, welcome everybody. It is the final match.
Everybody was up.
Hi, I'm Bruce Jensen, your host. This week on Behind the Lights, we got to talk to Mr. Dan Boone, the head of video services and the director for every single Bruins webcast. Let's see what he has to say on the subject.
We are the professional video arm of the university. So we try to provide whatever is needed in the world of video. We have 4 people total in the department, but most of our large productions we really can't do with 4 people. Partly because we have people that can do certain jobs or they have skills in certain jobs. So there is some specialization, so not anyone can do any crew position. Although versatility is a virtue, we just recognize that some people do some jobs better than others. And our primary source of that is the journalism mass communication students who fill in crew positions.
I've enjoyed just being involved and being able to be at so many events that I probably wouldn't go to normally just because of time and things, but doing the webcast has made it just a better experience for me, and I'm able to appreciate things more.
Mr. Boone is a great director. Even if I don't really know what shot he wants, he's always very clear and really communicates exactly what he's looking for.
He never makes me feel like I don't know anything, even then when I really don't know anything.
As a producer, it's helped us because we don't have the ability to have a large staff, so they help fill in those gaps. I call it power by the hour, where we can bring in the labor that we need for setup and wrap and production, but at the same time not have them permanently on staff for it. As we look at it as a teaching opportunity, and I hope it's fun too, so we do try to not use them as just free labor.
I've learned so much webcasting. I haven't taken many advanced audio classes or video classes, so I've learned a lot of things on the job.
Seeing a shot and knowing really fast how it's supposed to be composed, just a really quick composition.
But it's been a little stressful at times, you know, giving me commands and being like, oh, do this, and I'm like, okay, experiment. But it's really been a true thing that I can really take a lot of knowledge away from.
This is our first year for sports webcasts, and we see a great variation. We have a number of afternoon games and find that viewership can range from 80 to 200. So if we have a Friday at 7 o'clock game, we'll be more in the 800 to 900 range. Now that's people connected at a single time. That's a peak connection for it. Our total viewership though is actually a lot greater than that. 20% of our audience is on mobile devices. They're probably not watching a 2-hour sporting event on their phone, but they are checking the score, and they'll check multiple times during the game to see what the score is. And we like to have that. They're interested in Bruin sports, so they do that. We also have the opportunity on our webcast provider where the event is archived. A week after the event is done, we find that our viewership is actually doubled. So we have twice as many people watching the total event, half live and half after the fact. It's been probably 5 years ago when we started pushing to try to do webcasts.
It's something completely different and something I wasn't quite sure of how it would work, but it turned out.
We're in the forefront of university use of webcasts. Now there are some universities like the University of Oklahoma and a few others that have put in millions of dollars into sports webcasts. We are not quite into that category, but we are doing all the home games. In a couple of years, I think we will find that many schools are doing webcasts of sporting events, and we will see Bruins not only home games, but the other schools will be doing the Bruin away games as well.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to tune in next week when we go over to Creative Services and take a look at all the Bruins graphics and logos and see how they're made. Until then, I'm Bruce Jensen.